stood out to me that we just weren't quite getting the concept across. So before I go into it, which one of you has been in an airplane before? Or maybe gone in a car up a really high mountain? Or...
Yeah, me.
Yeah? Everyone?
I think I went.
You did?
Yes.
Awesome. So, did anyone notice like a pressure in your ears going up, coming down, and change? Yeah, cool. So it's funny because when you go diving, it's a very similar situation when you enter the water. And it's what we're going to now talk about. So our key point that we were just missing out on this knowledge review was the need to equalise airspaces on descent and the appropriate ways of equalising these airspaces. So if you would like to open your open water course textbooks to page 23, and you can follow along with the information that I'll be giving you. Please do make notes, and if you have any questions, just leave it to the end, and I can come back and take your questions.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to go through this and hopefully explain it as best as I can, that you will understand it by the end. Cool. So this is a skill. Equalization is a skill you will be using on our first dive in our confined open water session this afternoon in the pool. So from the first moment you get in the water, you're going to be using this. First time you're submerged. So it's a really important skill, and it's one you're going to probably not even think about in the future when you've done plenty more dives. So we want to know the answer to the question, as I descend, I need to equalize airspaces. Which of the following are acceptable ways of equalizing my ears? So when we use this technique later today in the pool, though we will be in the shallow end, we're not going to be getting in too deep yet in our first confined, you will still be able to feel the change in pressure as soon as you are fully submerged in the water. As soon as we get into the water, there's a pressure change, so you're going to feel that. So that's why we're going to learn it. If someone wouldn't mind passing me that water bottle, if they don't mind, I don't know whose it is. This plastic one.
Plastic
Yes.
one.
Oh,
Stop plastic.
it's exciting, isn't it? Yeah. Whose is it? Come on. No. Okay. So, if we look here.
Just stay far from my computer with the water, please.
So, key thing is, it's very easy to prevent these air squeezes. We do this simply by adding air to the air spaces as you descend. So we're going to be adding air. This keeps the pressure equal with the outside pressure so that these air spaces stay at their normal volume. This is called equalization. So we know that you've all been in a plane. Question for you guys. When you felt that pressure, what did you do to relieve it?
My head on the window spun.
Did
you do that? That's why
Just
you're
block the nose?
really.
Look, no, fantastic.
Chewing
Chewing
gum.
Chewing
I am.
gum, moving the jaw. Awesome.
Swallow.
Great. So, as much as you were going up, when you come down and you make a descent, it's exactly the same thing. So, as we look on here, we have, as I descend, I need to equalize air spaces. Which of the following are acceptable ways of equalizing my ears? Block my nose and attempt to gently blow through it. Swallow and wiggle the jaw from side to side. And block my nose and blow forcefully for an extended period. What we're going to do is we're going to see which one of these, maybe all of them, are the right ones to do by watching this video. Please pay attention, and remember, if you want to make notes, any questions, feel free.
As you descend, water pressure compresses the air in your body air spaces. When descending, this primarily affects your ears, sinuses, and mask. A squeeze is discomfort caused by the imbalance between the water pressure and the airspace. A squeeze can injure you if you continue to descend. But you can prevent a squeeze by adding air to air spaces to balance the pressure. This is called equalization. Equalize your ears and sinuses by blowing gently against your blocked nostrils, or by swallowing and wiggling your jaw. Blow through your nose into your mask to equalize your mask.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool, so when we look at the answers here, we're going to find a very key point that we need to remember. Equalizing by blowing gently against your pinched nose. So, I'm going to demonstrate with my own mask because I love this mask. It's very, fits my face. I quite like that it's clear. Some people like the dark. I'm just demonstrating my mask. It's not good as my face is still. And what it's saying here is you can swallow and wiggle your jaw. Even when you've got your reg in, you can do that. It's no problem. You can still do that. And the key point in here is never attempt a forceful or extended equalization because it can cause serious or permanent damage. Cool. So, simple really with your mask. We're going to be wearing our masks and we're going to be going down. Bloop, 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 bloop. And then when we go down, we're going to be able to pinch. This is soft. It's always soft on a mask, so you can get to your nose.
Yeah.
So you're just going to, and what you're doing is similar when you go up in a plane, you go, oh, you're going to do that. And what that's going to do, I'm going to demonstrate with this bottle.
Yeah.
So as we descend, this is our middle ear, this is our airspace. Okay, so we can see, and as we go down in the water, it crushes like this because it's being pressurized like by my hand. My hand is the water and this is your ear space. So what we're doing when we go is we're filling that airspace back up again, so it's not being damaged. So as you go down and as you equalize, you're pushing air back in there.
Yeah.
Cool. So it's very simple, really. The key thing to remember is that you're going to do it regularly and gently. And if you have a problem, you stop. But key thing is regularly and gently. Now, when I say about using your own mask, it's pretty nice to have your own mask. Masks are all very different. This literally sucks to my face. Did you hear that?
Yeah, it's perfect for you.
Perfect. Doesn't hit here. It's not got any water coming in. It's allowing me to equalise. As you're all entering the diving world, this is a great piece of kit to have as your first piece of kit. Something that fits your face, you're not going to have problems with it. It's going to make everything way more enjoyable. And once you get underwater, as you're going to experience today, your first breaths underwater, unless you've done a DSD, you're going to probably fall in love with it like I did and give up your whole career in London and just move to an island. So, if you are thinking about doing a bit more, the next exciting stage is doing your advanced, which allows you to go a bit deeper, see a bit more, and truly dive some of the best places in the world. So, for all of that, you can just, consider it. But going back to the key point of today,
Considering what? Sorry, you didn't get to the point. What you
consider taking your next stage in the diving world once you've completed your open water to become an advanced paddy diver.
You have to say that because you were like going around it. Just say.
I know, I feel bad.
You
telling
could have
you.
said. I could have said, okay. By the way, after this course, you can do the advanced that allows you to go deeper. Don't need to just say that. I mean, it's very nice,
Yeah.
but you have to say it.
You have to get it in there. Okay, cool. Yep. So we know that the answers to this question.
On the white.
Which one?
On the white. Just on the
Oh,
white.
just on one. Cool. So the answer to this question is these two. So this afternoon we will be equalising, which we all know how to do. On our entry to the confined pool session 1, we'll be fully submerged underwater, and we will just obviously need to equalise on your descent of every other dive you do in the future. We now know why there is a need to equalise air spaces and the appropriate ways to equalise in these spaces. Why is this? What are they? Anyone?
Right the nose and move and swallow.
Fantastic. Yep, so we're gonna pour and swallow. So, the objective was to know, as I descend, I need to equalize air spaces. Which are acceptable ways of equalizing my ears? A and B. And remember, do not force. Equalizing our air spaces allows us to descend the dive without pain or injury to our ears. Once you discover the joys of diving at different depths, you may wish to consider completing your advanced open water course. This will allow you to access not only greater depths, but a wider range of skills to add to your diving belt of tools. And diving is all about enjoyment and is most fun when we can be comfortable under the water, which is why it would be fantastic to first own your own mask as your first piece of kit. Now, if you're thinking about, I know you are very excited about getting in the water, so if you're thinking about doing your advanced open water course, you can download the PADI app on your phone. It's very, very useful. It's got some info about all the different courses, specialities. It's got some other tools on there you might want to have a look at now you're getting into your new hobby. And you can speak to me because at the end of this session, I'm available. We can even look at some masks that would suit your individual faces. Everyone's is looking very different here, but all very happy, which is good. Yeah, well done, guys.
Good, Gus. What do you think?